Alright, hey guys, it's Skyyeverlast. Gonna do a little stream here. I have a YouTube channel that kind of goes over what I'm trying to do here. Plans to try to slowly get from Diamond to Grand Champ. Been watching a bunch of YouTubers and streamers trying to take their advice, but sometimes I feel that they're so high ranking already that it makes it incredibly difficult to get on their level. Without some of the nuances along the way that, we have to learn, that they may have forgotten about because of how high ranking they are already. So my goal here with this channel is I'm Diamond. Right now I think I'm down to Plat after a few losses, but I've already got my Diamond for the season. And I'm gonna continue to practice on dribbling, some aerials, definitely working on my speed flips and wave dashes, but I'm just trying to slowly improve myself. I want to head up the ranks, I want to get the champ, I want to get the grand champ, and I'm going to kind of document that through this series, especially what I have on YouTube and these live streams, looking for live feedback. Welcome to anyone watching to help me. Not too worried about followers, not too worried about viewers. This is mostly a document series for myself on self-improvement, my journey to Grand Champ, hopefully. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of practice here and then maybe jump into some matches. If anyone does jump on, wants to give some feedback, I'll be saving this video and hopefully uploading it to YouTube if I'm able to figure it out. But yeah, I'm Skyyeverlast, and I appreciate any feedback you guys have, and look forward to streaming more content as we go along. Let's jump into this. You have to forgive me, I have a little bit of a cold recently, but what I like to do is jump into some of these custom training packs first. I know a lot of people aren't really big on the training packs. They say to jump into free play, but I feel it helps you with the dynamics of mastering a mechanic, and then I take it into the free play and, kind of improve from there. But I'm just going to do a little bit of dribbling around. That's one of the first mechanics that I'm working on, trying to master, of course. So let's see how this goes. Those are some bad touches. Usually I'm much better at this. There we go. That's kind of ugly, but we'll get there. I'm trying to add and incorporate some flicks. Something I've found that I actually enjoy is a little 50% game speed adjustment that they have in the settings. I actually did some pretty decent flicks through that and ended up doing a few outside of that as well. But let me concentrate here because I'm stuck in it at the moment. There we go, that was a little bit better. But yeah, working on my ball control. Obviously, if I want to master aerials and stuff like that, my ground control has first got to be mastered as well, according to a lot of what I see and everything. And normally I get these pretty good. As you see, I'm just trying to practice. I need to slow it down and concentrate though. But do this for a little bit. Work on getting that ball where it needs to be in the sweet spot. There we go, that's about decent. Oh, not too bad. First touch is important. Eventually, I think it's a Vampel that I've seen. I think that's the streamer's name. I've seen his ground control, his dribbling skills, and he has like some crazy wild shit that he does that's just incredible. And obviously, I'm nowhere near to where I need to be, but I want to get to the point where I'm able to just clearly do really phenomenal dribbling, especially in 1v1s. 2v2s, I know it gets a little bit more difficult, the amount of time it takes to get the ball under control, but that's what the practice is for, you know? Like, the less time it takes for me to get this ball under control and get ready for a nice little shot, the better. But yeah, some of the stuff that I've seen Example do, he has like this 360 he does, where he keeps the ball in complete control and just drifts forward and backwards using the brake to go backwards and the drift, and he just does a complete 360, which, while keeping the ball under control, like stopping a dribble forward, going backwards, and then going forward again, like all while dribbling the ball. Like, that's something that's so hard to do, because normally you got to have to do I messed that up, but if you're trying to go sideways, you gotta go kind of far like that. And so it has to be like a really wide turn at times. Sometimes I can get it where I'm like, okay, fast turn, but obviously in gameplay, when the ball falls off, it's not gonna immediately disappear. But that's why I like the training pack, because it's for specifically dribbling. Like, I don't want to continue after the ball falls off. I want to master specifically this mechanic, which you see I'm doing a lot on this particular dribble right now. This is the one I practice, especially when I'm trying to practice some flicks and stuff, which I'm not even really doing. But this is another one that's been kind of my favorite go-to, because this is more of a in-game moment. Shit, I'm messing it all up. Apologize for the language. There we go. That one is a bit better, but yeah, I kind of try to do the same shots over and over just to memorize the angles. I will switch up and mirror them as well. And I mean, as you can see, like, I have mastered this. Like, I have done every single one of these shots, but this is something I'm just practicing at the moment. Alright, we'll start over from the beginning, and I'll just go through this real quick. First one, which, what pack is this? Let's go into that real quick. Change mode settings, training. Like I said, I've been following a bunch of YouTubers, and this is some of my favorites that I've been working on. Basic air dribbles, weighting. I have a lot of stuff by weighting, as you can see. The aerials level 3, that's my aerial training. I'm concentrating on aerials. I'm concentrating on some air dribbles, not quite as much. The aerials, beginner dribble training, those are my two main things to master, and then slowly working into basic air dribbles. But there's too many aerials I'm missing in game, and my ground control definitely needs some improvement. And then, as you can see, like, I've got some wall play, some wall shots, a lot of stuff like that. I got Musty on here, the Musty speed flip for practicing speed flips. Haven't quite managed to hit it, but my speed flip is improving. Trying to do better wave dashes and speed flips in game. Just stuff like that. I've been working on my shooting consistency. But right now, I don't want to, like, overwhelm myself with training, so basically I've been focusing mostly on dribbling, because I'm starting to get it down, but it's not where it needs to be. I can't just pick the ball up in game like I need to and carry it to the goal all the time. So, like, I need to practice it until I get it down. And then aerial level 3s, those are like high aerials. Those are the main ones I've been practicing on. But yeah, Waiting, Musty, Griff, Christo 5, he's got some good stuff. Like, Waiting, he has a lot of stuff under different names. Verge, you know, a decent amount of like really good streamers that I have on here that I like to follow and stuff like that. But I'm gonna head back into the dribble training. Like I said, that's the first thing I'm practicing on. I'm not saying I want to get it like perfect before I practice anything else, but I want it to be good. I want to be able to implement it in game before I do anything else. Like I need to be able to at least be proficient with it, not just in practice, but to the point where I can actually do it in game too, which I will jump into a little bit of freestyle as well. So we'll get there. But hold on, I'm pulling up my channel real quick on Twitch so I can see comments and stuff like that, which no one's watching anyway. But like I said, this is for me at the moment, so that's all that matters. But let me go to my channel. Boom, live. Go me. I'm watching myself. Alright, turn that volume down. Alright. So, I am streaming on PlayStation. I mean, I've got no views. I've not got nothing going on. This is, like I said, documenting my journey for myself. If I can figure it out, I'll upload this to YouTube. But, so I can go back, see what practice helped me improve faster, what didn't, and we'll kind of go from there. But if anyone does end up jumping on, yeah, I appreciate the feedback. That's what I want this channel to be about, is someone who's not already Grand Champ or Supersonic Legend that's on here seeking help instead of trying to pretend to be a streamer. Like I've seen people on Facebook trying to stream as platinums, and it's like no one wants to watch that. Like if we're being honest, like everyone wants to see like cool ass stuff. Once again, apologize for the language. I'll try to work on that. But this is a self-improvement channel. This is like, hey, I want feedback. I want, as a community, for us to see, okay, what can we do when we're already here to get to where those high-level streamers are? Not for streaming purposes or anything like that, but because I enjoy the game, because I want to get champ, because I want to get the grand champ. And so I want to find out how to get there, and maybe not just by myself, but with the help of the community. So this shot right here, this one's pretty simple. Like it literally is balanced on the middle of your car, so it's kind of hard to mess up. Like that's like the first one that you're supposed to practice and try to help out, and then the second one, like I haven't done this one in a while, but it just starts it off on your car, but you do have to do a little bit of side-to-side, practice your dribbling, your boost management, and stuff like that. Of course, I've heard a lot that, you know, you don't want to brake too much, you don't want to turn too much. You want to make sure that you're just right and not moving around a whole lot like that, because it'll throw the ball off. So, but you do got to move at some point, because that's how you ended up, you know, turning the ball. Let's see if I can get over to the side. See, that wasn't too bad of a turn, actually. And so I don't always go for the goal in these shots, because sometimes I want to be able to practice on the turning, kind of get an idea of what all I can do with the ball. And like I said, if I go to settings here, it's down to 50%. I'll try to see if I can do one of these 45s real quick. But get up, get under the ball. Definitely need to get a little bit of speed, but I'm right about where I need to be. Speed up some. Flick. Oh, not quite where I need to be. But that was a pretty decent 45. It's hard to find that exact spot because it almost looks the same to me. There we go. So that's a good 45. And yeah, the 50% obviously you're moving slower, but it helps me to be able to improve my muscle memory. Like sometimes when it's full speed, like it's like I just jump up, fling the ball out of the way, and it doesn't go where it needs to. And I don't know what I did wrong. But when I slow it down, I'm able to be like, okay, here we go. Get in the sweet spot. Jump, turn left, backflip to the right, and boom, I can see how well it went in. And then when I watch the replay, like, let's look at this. Okay, 98. Like, that's a 98 kilometer per hour flip. And I was pretty close to the goal. So, like, I'm like, okay, I could have done that further out. Maybe added a little bit more distance. And that's something I can keep practicing. And then when I go back in after this, do a higher jump. You can see how I did from there. But yeah, like it's able to take the time, and see, that was much slower, even though I thought I'd try to do it better. So I'll do that. I'll come back. I'll switch back up to 100%. And, you know, obviously it's not going to work perfect right now while I'm streaming. But we'll come through. See, I didn't quite, I did more of like a side flip, it looked like. This one's not balanced enough to be able to do anything with. Get under control, get under control. That wasn't too bad, I was almost a little too far out. But yeah, 97. But it took me too late to get that ball back under control. See how far out I was? And that's why I'm practicing. Like, it shouldn't take me 50% of the field to get the ball under control enough to flick it, because I'm going to get challenged way before that. And so that's why I'm practicing, though. That's why I need to practice getting better at the ball control, because yeah, I not only need to practice flick, but I need to get this ball under control much faster to be able to perform it whenever I need to, not just when I finally get it where I need it to be. Let's see here. So that's decent control, but I'm off to the side. I thought I could turn it back in. So a little jump. So not too shabby, but that's the kind of practice I like. Like I said, I have done all of these before, but that third shot there I like to use specifically from this pack to practice on getting a good angle for the flick. I will mirror, of course. For me, I've found mirroring actually, it's good, but once I've memorized it one way, like, it's not hard for my mind to adjust to do it the opposite. Obviously, it does require practice, but once I've got one side down, I feel it probably takes like 20% less time, or 1/5 of the time, to master it the opposite way, because my brain's already like figured out what I'm doing. Okay, let's concentrate here for a second. A little soft touch, and that's something else I'm working on. Like that's a pretty high hit, so I'm gonna try to almost slow it down too much, but I don't want to be throwing the ball so high up in the air that someone can attack and defend it. I want to get under the ball where I need to. I want to build up some speed, not too much. But yeah, you can see I kind of lost the control there, but it also is, I try to work on, man, I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's like bounce dribbling. A lot of times when you're doing a bounce dribble, you let it touch the ground, but obviously here where it won't let you touch the ground. But yeah, I'll try a little bit of, yeah, see, a little bit of bouncing around to kind of get used to the ball some. That was a decent little, was that a side flick? More of a front left flick, it looked like. But yeah, I mean, obviously ground control is one of the biggest portions of this game that's important, especially in the lower ranks, which, once again, I'm in Diamond. And I've seen so many Diamonds that they can do aerials, like they can do wall-to-air aerials. Some of them even getting down like flip resets, which is pretty ridiculous at this rank. But I think they only practiced on that, which, you know, kudos to them for getting that down. I don't have that down yet. I've been working on wall-to-air dribbles, but it's pretty ugly right now. Like, I may get 1 in 10, and the rest of them like are either close or I'm just messing up. So once again, it comes down to that muscle memory. But my point is that they've practiced so much and just that mechanic because it looks cool, which let's be honest, it does look cool. That's what's going to get you the views on YouTube for sure. But it's not always practical with this level of play because they've practiced enough to where they can do some decent stuff. But, and I'll try to upload some gameplay, but there's sometimes I've been watching someone air dribble and you just see exactly where they're going. They don't quite get their shot where it needs to be, so you just line yourself up with where the ball's going to land, do a soft touch and dribble it back into their own goal because they just wasted all their boost trying to be fancy as shit across the field. So it's definitely something that's an amazing mechanic, but unless you've worked on the basics to the point where you understand what the enemy might do, the opposing team might do, it's kind of pointless if you waste all that just to be blocked a foot from the goal and have them drive all the way back and score on you because you wasted all your boost. So, not to say like aerials aren't important, they obviously are, but I haven't seen very many Diamond players that have done a superb aerial that isn't blockable. Don't get me wrong, I've been scored on by some amazing aerials, especially some flip resets, but if your ground mechanics are good enough, I can go in with a soft touch or jump up and counteract them and, you know, take the ball back to their goal before they know what's going on. And I've beaten a lot of people that's all they concentrate on is air dribbles. And this is in competitive, you know, it's different, you know, you're going to casual mode and you're just trying to practice some 1v1 aerials. Like, I get that, like, go for it. And sometimes, especially in casuals, you know, I'll step out of the way of the goal, especially if, you know, they comment that they want to freestyle. Like, let them have some shots, you know, see what I can learn from them. But, like, in a competitive setting, like, and all you're trying to do is aerial shots that are very predictable and easy to beat, like, it might be time to, you know, focus a little bit more on the groundwork if all you've got is aerials. So, but once again, maybe that's just me being biased because I'm not good at it yet. But I do want to get there, but right now groundwork, I think, is what's most important. And then just regular aerials, not off the wall dribbles, like just getting up to the ball first, which is probably one of my weakest parts right now. But once again, I don't expect this journey to be over like anytime soon. I'm concentrating on the bottom and we'll get there when we get there, you know? So, alright, I'm about done training with this for right now. I've been like talking a lot and not really concentrating on what I'm hitting. Okay. This is good. Yeah, this is the shot I was talking about. I like this shot. I feel like that's a pretty decent one to run into gameplay. This one's a tough one, but it's good to get under control. See, it takes too long to get under control though. But that wasn't too bad. Like, I mean, I'm getting there, you know, but once again, like, this is practice. How long is someone going to let me sit there and dribble, like, in game? So that's why I'm continuing to practice. I need to get better at it. So, let's see. That's, my ground control. I will go ahead and I'll jump into just doing, like I said, some practice before I jump into some actual matches. We'll go to aerials level 3. This is what else I've been practicing on. I need to work on my aerial car control, especially jumping up and everything. I'll pull up my controls. I've got what's the YouTube guy's name? Let me pull it up real quick. I like watching a decent amount of other channels. Channels that I follow. A Musty Cow, obviously I follow him. Squishy Muffins, he's very highly rated. Mizu, he does a lot of streaming on YouTube or on Facebook. I watch him. I think he's in the top 100s right now. And Seabell, I don't think he gets a lot of I don't think he gets as much hype as he should. He's doing this stream or these series of videos right now where he's training another YouTuber, and it's like his sessions month to month, and it's currently he's training I think a girl named Emmy, and she's platinum, and he's working on training her up to grand champ. And I like it because it's a little bit in what I'm trying to do on here, where it's showing someone who's not that great, and then he's trying to show her how to aerial, and then you're seeing these little nuances and details, and he's like, oh, okay, yeah, wait, I forgot, obviously you messed this up, you know, because he's watching her actively do it, and he's like, yeah, this is what she could do to improve. And so I like watching that because it's showing the actual stages of, okay, here they are at diamond now or platinum, and then here's what they need to do to improve to get where they need to. Not just one of these high rank YouTubers assuming what it is, but actually watching someone and be like, oh, I did not realize you needed help on this. Let's work on that. Thanovic is who I was talking about. I use his control layout. It took a little while to get used to, but it allows me to have, what do I got here? Obviously jump is normal. I got boost to R1, power slide and air roll both to L1. Focus on the ball, I always kept that triangle. Rear view R3. Air roll left and air roll right, yeah. I get arrow right to circle. It's on the right of the controller, so that makes it easy for me. Arrow left on square, so that I have both of them bound. I know a lot of people only use one, but I want to already have my positions memorized when I start going into more detail with my aerial control. So, especially as I'm about to do aerial shots, I wanted to show that, of course. And then obviously that means I think boost used to be square or circle, I can't remember, but yeah, I have boost to R1, and it took me a while to get used to. I had to move things around a little bit. Scoreboard is R3, so whenever you look at my scoreboard, that also means that I'm using my rear view camera, but it's out of the way. But yeah, that's how I have my settings. Also following Waitin Pilkin, that's him. Well, Waitin. Yeah, I have a lot of, he has a lot of good videos, and I watch a lot of his stuff and play a lot of his gameplay, which I think this is another one of his training packs. But those are the biggest ones. Evample, Leathermere. I know there's some more that I plan to subscribe to, but those are a lot of the good channels that like I feel like I see decent content from. So these are my other settings. I think most of them do follow Thanovec. He has some really good stuff. But let's get into this. Car cam on for this, and then I do a quick aerial. That was nasty. A little arrow to the right. There we go. So a little working on including aerial. I still got to practice. You know, when you're upside down, the controls are reversed. When you're on the right side of the car, your controls are reversed. This is a more difficult shot, but I think I can get it in there. But yeah, like I said, this is the high aerial, so I think this is his third pack. Oops. Yeah, see, sometimes I still mess up that quick aerial because I pull back. And I'm working on implementing my quick aerial into the game. Like I like having, you know, that second flip available, but on high aerials you need to get up to the ball quicker, so that's why I use the fast aerial. But still gotta work on that car control. I tried to get down to a flip reset, but I didn't. Not flip reset, but a backboard double tap, but I didn't make it. Ooh, that was close. But yeah, these are the training packs I use, and I'll try to come in, practice with them. I'll jump into some games here in a little bit. That was kind of wild. I know I need to work on speed, but sometimes like a soft touch lets the defensive team like run right past the ball as you get like a nice little easy drop into the goal. But for practice purposes, I really do need to get better at hitting more with the nose of my car. Like I should rotate more down, yeah, more upside down for some of these shots. Get above the ball and rotate down. But it's all part of the practice. And once again, like I said, if you guys have some input, if anyone is actually watching, I mean, that's what this stream is for. Like, I know I'm not good, but I want to start a journey to Grand Champ, and I'd love to, you know, get input and let this channel not just be about me, but be about the journey, the help, individuals I run into that have some advice. Some of my shorts, I had a short I posted as a question about speed flips, and I actually had a guy that gave some pretty decent advice. I can't remember him off the top of my head. I'd definitely give a shout out, but that's on my YouTube channel. I need to concentrate here for a second. I think that's close. But yeah, so as you can see, aerials definitely need some work, and I'm going to keep practicing them, but I'm not going to bore you guys with practicing these like for an entire stream, but just to kind of give you a heads up. And like I said, I'm trying to hook to save this to my YouTube channel, but that way you can kind of see where I am. Okay, normally I'm a little better than that. Like, this is just, that's just sad. Okay, that's really bad. But that's the way it goes. Whenever you actually stream something, of course, you're like not gonna hit anything. And let's see, I'll do one more little practice, and then we'll jump into some actual games. Probably start off 1v1, but let's see. I haven't done these in a while, and so they're not gonna look good. They're not gonna look good, but just once again to give you guys an idea of where I am in platinum and diamond. I've got a diamond for the season reward, but I think I think I dropped back to diamond right now, or platinum right now. That was some bad control into the ball. So I'm not hitting the ball up high enough. Get some speed. That was much better, but I didn't control it to where I needed to. Once again, I'm using square as my air roll. I do have air roll also bound to the L1, but I find using square is easiest. And like I said, I haven't practiced this one in a while, so they're not turning out how I want. Like some of these could be turned into goals, but this is supposed to be a dribbling pack, so it's not supposed to touch the ground. Yeah. So anyway, let's jump into some actual 1v1s. I'll do some casuals right now, and we'll kind of go from there. Alright. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any feedback if you do watch this, or if you watch it on the YouTube. Still got to work on my speed flip, so I'll end up trying it, but sometimes I can mess it up pretty bad. Get back on defense. Not all the way back, but let's see how his car control is. Okay. Probably going to be trying some areas. I'm going to see if I can just cut him off. I'm going to slow this. I'm going to miss the ball completely, actually. That's what I'm going to do. Come over, try a nice little hook shot. See, a lot of times, especially 1v1s, you don't have to get all famous, or not famous, you don't have to get all fancy to score a goal. You just gotta outplay them on the ground. A little bit of a delay kickoff there. I do a lot of delay kickoffs sometimes. So we'll grab this spruce. I don't know if he's got time to set up. A little bit of shadow defense. See if he messes up. That was a pretty good touch. Not quite there. I saw a 50 boost. Dang. Yeah, that was actually a decent shot there. He turned around, got to the ball, and yeah, just picked it up over my head. I should have stayed more back posts. Oh, okay, so guess I wasn't cool enough for him, but you know, it happens. Change plays. I'm not gonna play against him again if he's gonna just keep forfeiting. There's no point in that. I'm gonna change up my boost again. I forget what the name of it is, but it's like black and turns like cosmic white or something. But I noticed a lot of times when I use that one, smoke gets in the way of my vision. We'll try a little, like a pretty ugly speed flip. He's just sitting there. I feel like, I think I lagged for a second. I think a lot of times when I'm playing 1v1, if a player just sits there, either they're not there, or they think they're so good that they want to see if they're even worth playing against. Well, I guess we're about to find out. This is a speed flip, but he's not moving around, so. Well, this is a very underwhelming 1v1 so far. What is that, LTZ Flash? Thank you, LTZ Flash, for the free goal practice. I could have just stayed in replay to do this stuff. Well, I'll practice some speed flips. I'm not as good from the left side. Yeah, lead match. It's not even worth watching. Alright. I'm gonna do one more 1v1. Maybe jump into a competitive match. I don't know if you guys have played a lot of 1v1, but I've always been told, like, whatever your doubles rank is, which I mainly play doubles, I don't play a lot of 3-player, but your 1v1 is more of a true determination of where you are. That was ugly. See, that's what I was talking about with my speed flip. Like, I've still got a... Yeah, see, I got caught off to the side. So I've got to work on it better. Especially in 1v1, sometimes I'm just giving them a straight free goal like that. And that can be kind of frustrating after a while, but that's once again why I'm trying to practice the speed flip. I've also seen the, I guess it's like a, that was a bad touch. That was a bad touch on his part. Wave dash kickoff. That was a good touch. Yeah, wave dash kickoff, I think, is what I'm talking about. Like, but I haven't played with it yet. It's not been a good game so far. I don't know what his MR is or his... Could have tried to better control that. He's going to try to go up. He's going to the side. I have plenty of boost. I'm just going to wait for this. He tried to demo me. I have time. I need to try to control this. Get the boost. Steal his boost in the back. Maybe too late. Let me go for that hit. Go for this boost. I don't think he has any. Yep. Oh my goodness, I should have missed that. No boost in the back. That's too late. Yeah, he's just outplaying me. And I mean, that's part of learning. Like I said, I'm a diamond plat player. Okay, I feel like I lagged there. That was not cool. But keeping a positive attitude, like some people can be very toxic, but especially when you're practicing and trying to get better, you have to sometimes stick through the matches where you're losing. Like, obviously, if you just start getting dominated, it's not always fun, but sometimes it helps you to learn a little bit. Oh, I just gave that to him. I should have better shot that. It was a nice shot. I'm not gonna lie. So of course this is how it would go the first stream. Hopefully I'll come into some matches where I dominate too though. Like, it's not always like this, but sometimes you run up against some people. I hit that too hard. I was trying to soft touch and I was gonna land a hook shot to the goal. It didn't work out the way I wanted. So you can see him dribbling the ball a bit there. Definitely got some car control. And that's what I've noticed, like, I feel like a lot of the times I have fairly decent game sense. Man, I'm getting some bad touches. I feel like I have a lot of decent game sense sometimes. I could have tried to go for a demo there. I would say if I did have... yeah, we're down there. GG. It happens, you know? What are you gonna do? Alright. Yeah. Like, who's gonna watch this, you know? No one wants to watch someone just get their butt whipped multiple times in a row. But we'll give it a try. We'll see if we can do any better.
Feedback welcome.
Decent hit. I could... I don't have any boost to get that under control. Gonna go back. Does he have... He does not have it under control. Nice little cut inwards. Oh. I tried to hook shot it. I should have taken more time with it. I'm gonna come up. Do a little shadow. Plays off well. I might. It's gonna hit the backboard. Come out. Oh, and I'm out of boost now. I'm gonna take it back. Maybe too far back. There we go. A little bit of ball control. This is a good touch. I'm not gonna try a speed flip here. I'm just gonna go in. Ooh, nice and slow. I didn't mean to make him look bad like that. He just messed his speed flip up. Coming in, try to pop it. Oh, bad angle, bad angle. Get some boost, come up, I'm gonna shadow him. I don't want to shadow too much. I need the actual... Ooh, that was a mess up. That was my fault. He got good control. And I came in I was a little too far out from my goal. I needed to be closer toward the backboard. Try a little speed flip here. I was a little bit off, but it makes it. Yep. No point in watching that replay. I don't want him to think I'm doing whatever. That's really good. Maybe I shouldn't have turned out to that boost. Oh man. See, that was a bad cut in. See, I went way out for that boost. I should have gone back, maybe gotten the corner boost, but I came in with too much speed and I just missed. And then, oh, I was going for a delayed touch, but he went in the corner. Off the wall. Off the wall. Oh, that was a bad aerial touch. Come back, focus. Ooh, that was a nice cut. I thought I came back post. I missed it. Going straight for this one, right in the center. Especially solos, one of the worst things is if that's too quick. Oh man. Really nice little fake from him. Speed flip from here. Let's head him back towards my side. Go back. Oh man. I don't know what I did wrong there. But that's what replay analysis is for. Oops. Where is he? Add some time. Put some time. Get the wall. I could have done better touches with that. Jump. Wow. Jumped it out too. Get this boost. Missed this boost. I gotta work on my wall play. That was terrible. Out of boost. He didn't grab this one though. There we go. Man, I'm just making so many mistakes right now. Go for his corner boost. He needs to be boost starved a little bit. I gotta work on my boost conservation. I'm coming in for it. Not the touch I wanted. And I missed the boost. It's coming down. Not getting a good hit. But neither am I. Man. See, a lot of this could have just been easily avoided. I don't think he has any boost. Yeah, he's trying to delay until he gets something. I boost starved him a little bit and that led to a goal. But that was his fault too. He kept pushing and pushing as he's up, so he's like got overconfident, I believe. This little top, I wouldn't even consider that an aerial. It's like right above the ground. What is considered aerial? Like if it's off the ground, is that an aerial or? Look at that shit. Great pass, great pass. Look at me. I just lost the game to myself. Hit that. Oh, I thought he'd get a double tap, so I didn't go for it. Alright. That's enough with casual. I think we'll jump into one. Like a real competitive 1v1. See what the difference is in play level. I'm not playing great right now. Maybe I'm just not used to streaming and it's making me nervous. Like this is all new to me, but I wanted to put something out there. You know, like even if it's sad. Like, people can watch this and feel better about themselves. Like that. Trying to do a speed whip, get back on defense. He's gonna come straight for it. I can come back and see, that should have been the goal. That was a free open net. And now he's gonna convert it into an open net of his own. That was bad. I knew that was happening. I don't know why I went for the boost. I'll try the delayed kickoff here. I like changing up the kickoffs as much as I can. He doesn't have any boost. I'm going to go and steal this boost. I cannot let him get this. Sometimes a good old soft touch throws him off. Like, I think that's the hardest thing is you gotta switch it up. Like, I'll either play very slow or I'll play too fast. I'm just gonna get that over me. Try to roll. Shit. Sorry. I've got to work on the language. Alright, then try for an aerial touch. Too far off to the side. Like, I probably shouldn't have rolled. Like, I may do a... Well, I don't even know if I can do a replay analysis of this. I probably can. Yeah, I'll save this match. I'll upload a replay analysis of this one on YouTube. That was so close. Feel the boost. He's already gone after the ball. Shadow defend a little bit. He missed it. There we go. Come on. I should not miss this. Oh my goodness. Good boost though. I missed so many boost pads. Look at this. Like, got one, missed that, missed that. Like, there's so many boost pads I missed along the way. And throw a little touch on it, send it upfields. Bounce over. I have no boost though, that was bad. I think I have time to go to the corner. Steal this boost, come back around, take it in for a hook shot. That was a good save. No boost though, I need to get back. Got that one. Ah! See, now this is a decent game. Like, I'm playing a little bit better like I normally do. Like, I mean, obviously I don't win every single game, but come on now. Like, I feel like this is more on par with how I normally react to decisions with decent decision making. Like, why am I taking so long here though? As I say, I'll make decent decisions. I give him every opportunity to get ahead of me, grab the boost, go for the shot. Up in the air. And I play a lot on the ground, but when I do go up in the air, it usually catches them off guard. They expect me to ground control it, and then I'll come back around and suddenly pull off like a decent air shot, and it'll catch them off guard. A little bit of a kickoff delay there. Didn't go as best I wanted. He's turning back around. He's got the boost. I'm gonna come back around. Oh, I thought I had time, but he got to it. I should have pushed sooner. I didn't push soon enough. I wanted to get to that boost. Now he's boost starved. If I can just make a good touch, which I fail at. That was an open net. That wasn't a bad game. I'll save the replay on that. Yeah, I could have done better. But, I mean, that's the whole point of self-improvement. Save that replay. Save it as analysis. I could have sworn I was doing competitive. Oh yeah, this was competitive. So, but yeah, I hear that whatever your rank is in doubles, like I'm diamond in doubles, which right now I got knocked back down after some losses last night, but your 1v1 rank, your solo rank, is a more true determinant of what your actual rank is, which is usually going to be about one lower. And so, of course, you want to get that back up to where it needs to be. But let's do some 2v2s now. See how it goes. Sometimes it's going to be wild. And that's the problem, though. I've been playing so many solo queues to try to improve myself that sometimes I don't do so well in the 2v2s, looking for what my teammates are doing, what I need to do better. The game sense type situations. He's going for that boost. I'm going to let him have it. See, it's hard because I'm like And obviously when you're solo queuing, it's like, what can your teammate do? Which, that's not on them, but, you know, sometimes I hesitate because I don't know what they're capable of. And right now my lagging. That was ugly. I need to grab boost on the way back. Get hit by my teammate. I got bumped. Control this, control this. I got hit. That was a bad control. I gave them an open net. That was terrible. He left the boost running. So he may not be too bad, but that was a bad hit too. See, I'm like, what is this guy doing? But I gave him too much space. I'm getting blown up left and right. That's cool. He's like trying to go for demos. My teammate's going for the ball. I don't like my angle. I could have better controlled that towards the shot. I hear my teammate behind me. Oh, he's way back there. Is he going for it? Like it's... Sometimes it's hard to tell. Damn. I thought that was off the wall. See, like, I don't know, maybe I'm playing too defensive? I don't know, but... Let's see, is my teammate ball chasing? Is like that all he's doing? Because I mean, he's going for the ball. Yeah, I mean, I don't have the most points, but let's watch him. I mean, obviously you want to pay attention to your teammates. I should have hit that, obviously. Those could have been better touches. That could have been a better touch. Like, the other team's playing well. I'm gonna get a second touch. Come on, teammate. I feel like that was a decent pass. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some replay analysis on more doubles. And he's going back, like way back. Okay, like, he's making this. I double committed, that may have been my bad. Let's have a look, let's have a look. Like, who left the match? No, like he was nowhere, like I needed to go for that. Sometimes I actually play better when I don't have another teammate since I'm used to solo queues right now. Not always the case, don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna go off the wall. And go for demo. Like I don't have to concentrate so much on what my teammate's doing if it's just me. Okay, it would be nice if Sabretooth would have hit that though. It's all good. It's shot. GG. Damn it. What do we got? Dynamic Luke. Do you say? They beat me. I mean, what are you gonna do, man? I'll do another 2v2 and then I may jump in some ranked 2v2s for a little bit. But yeah, I mean, that's what I'm practicing. Like, gotta get better at dribbling, gotta get better at aerials. Like, that's something, is what do you guys think would need to be the ratio of practice to games? Don't pay attention to my teammate. Try to keep an eye on the field. That's high. Looked like he was going for it. I think I can miss that badly. I knew that was off, but okay. He's jumping up and missing. This is Rocket League. I still want to miss the boost. Now I'm back to 0 boost. My teammate's going for it. That was a nice shot, man. What did he do? Little dribble? Oh, yeah. See, it was ugly, but it went in. Alright, passing. Oh, never mind. He's going for it. See, normally my understanding is left goes first, but I saw recently in the stream, maybe that's just a United States thing, but I believe in US's. Maybe I shouldn't have taken his boost. I think he was going for that boost. This is just a lot going on right now. Let me try a nice little touch. Still their back boost. See what my teammate does. Shot right to the middle. That's a good jump on them. My teammate's sitting in goal, so I'm going to go for it. Got a boost. Pick up some boost, pick up some boost. Yeah, they just left that open. Baum. Good save. I don't know if he's got enough. Yeah, I didn't have good enough angle. They're gonna obviously go for this. Oh, that was a pretty nice little try. Try to bump the guy out of the way. Alright, come on, Chris, this is it. There we go. Nice little open net. 109. I got some power on there. They were just so close. Alright, I'm gonna go for this back corner boost. We're up a little bit. Okay, that was a higher tap than I was expecting. Rotate back post. That was a pass. I think I rotated too far back. It's hard to read. There's too many people. See, once again, sometimes those little soft touches, just a little, just barely nudge it, just to get that volley over them. They don't see it coming. They expect a straight bullet going towards them. Okay. I think we'll finally jump into some as you can see, my competitive, I got diamond for the season. I just cannot get to champ. So that's my goal. That's my goal. But I mean, I see what it is. I need more practice. So it's just how much practicing do you actually do versus playing. But I've seen improvement. Like, this is the second season I've gotten diamond in a row now, and that's from being platinum, like, probably since the game came out. And I think that's just off of game sense, knowing where to be, where to position myself. But now I'm working on mechanics. So we'll do one of these. We'll do a competitive 2v2, and then I'll probably jump into a little bit more practice, and then I don't know, we'll see, maybe end the stream, because, you know, I'm streaming for an hour, a little over an hour, hour 15. And I'll upload this, like I said, to YouTube if I'm able to, and hopefully get some feedback at some point. Or if anything, go back, look through this. I tried to knock it to the left of him. If you saw it, teammate got that. That was a double commit on my part. On my part. Ooh, 3 goal. Nice shot, Julio. Julio 12. And I'll try to like call people out playing against Squatty Cactus and Relax Kona. Relax Kona. Good deserve recognition. Coming back. What's he doing here? He's acting like he's pretty hot stuff with the wall. I'm still gonna grab this boost though. Try for it. Does my teammate got it? Does he got it? He does not have it. I missed the hit. Almost got the power I wanted on that. Coming in for the double tap. Oh, see, my teammate's there, and so it makes it. And I get it. I do the same thing, I'm sure, but like he's trying for a nice little hit. Come on, buddy. Come on, it's all yours. It's all yours. Spruce. Back around. I'm gonna try to. Oh. Sorry, sometimes it's hard to multitask. I think I literally just stopped talking. Oh. Get back. I don't trust that hit. Yeah, he hit off the wall too hard, gave him the ball. So many times we've been scored on by shit like that. My goodness. I can just not touch this ball. Up. If I was at a better angle. Off the wall. That was a good read by him. Nice bump. Go for it again. They're gonna get it. I don't have any boost. I gotta go for this boost. Teammate, get in there. Up and over. Too far out. He's gonna try to cut it back. Zero boost. I need to get it back there, but it gives my teammate time to do something. And he's gonna stand there. Okay. I'll go forward. Steal it back post boost. Get it back. This boost. What are we doing here? My teammates want to play back, so I've got to go forward. Give me a good hit, give me a good hit. But that's not bad. That's not bad. We're up by 1 and we got a minute left, so. Oh my goodness. Right over me. I'll have to look back. I'm assuming I have enough boost on the right. That was a good pass. I just was too far back. Go for this boost. Oh, I thought my teammate would hit that. Come on, come on, come on. Oh shit, I'm gonna screw us. That was my fault again. I just chilled there in the back. Or I just didn't get the boost. Yeah, that seems like the defending. I don't blame him. I wish every game was like ridiculously amazing, but it doesn't always work out like that. Going for this. Come on, buddy. Do something with it. A little too high. He's coming in. Alright, good save by that guy. Nice little bounce. You get a touch off of it. Yep. That was a good touch. It's a good touch. Alright. Probably my last one, and then I'm gonna jump off and do a little bit more practicing. You guys don't need to watch me practice like all day over and over. Maybe I'll do a practice stream, but that'll be if I do finally start getting some viewers, so I can get like live feedback. Not a bad little save there. Off the bat. Over the head, over the head. Come on, teammate. That's not what we wanted. Boost. Boost. Grab some boost. Grab some boost. Nice little hit. Oh. Got some decent touches, but they're getting some decent touches too. Come on, buddy. Aw. Double committed, double committed. That was my fault. Yeah, I think that was a bad time to turn off ball cam. It just got me confused. That was a shit hit. Oh, that was it. Damn. Sorry. Damn it, man. Perfect game to end on, right? Showcasing these mad skills. But once again, that's what I'm doing. Let's document what I need to improve on and watch shit like that. But I do have a lot of good games too. Like sometimes it just doesn't flow. And that's what I gotta find out. You know, what am I doing that has a phenomenal game one game and then just gets destroyed the next? Is it the game style of the players I'm facing? I'm sure it's a lot of it. Sometimes it's teammates, sometimes it's good pass. Tried to kind of go for a demo, kind of scare them. Didn't work. Some bad touches on his part. Okay. Everyone missed that. That was open goal. See? Gotta work on that aerial control. This touch, I cannot get that touch. Teammate has a hand on it. I don't have any boost. Go for it, go for it. I feel like that was a decent. We're only down by one. Come on, go for it. Sorry. I got excited. I felt like I had the angle. I double committed, but I felt like I had the better angle than my teammate. At post. My teammate's just kind of chilling over there. I know he's trying. I'm gonna try to leave him the boost if he needs it. Oh my goodness! See, that was such a bad shot. Boost. GG. Alright guys, that's probably going to end my stream for now. Would love to end on a win, but hey, you know what? It happens sometimes. That's why I'm doing this. I appreciate anyone who ends up watching this possibly. Definitely check out my YouTube channel. And, you know, looking forward to feedback, and I'm going to keep practicing. Focusing on dribbles, aerials, accuracy, get that speed flip under control so I can do it better. All right, you guys have a good one. Skyyeverlast out.